Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are seeing, we're going to get the weekly read for the collective. Spirit, what is going on Monday through Friday for the collective? What is going on Monday through Friday? Okay. Ten of Swords reversed for Monday. Beautiful. Tuesday, Nine of Cups reversed. Wednesday. Whoa. Okay. There's that. That's quick. Apparently I wasn't going fast enough for Spirit's liking. Okay, some of y'all might be feeling rushed or pressured this week. I'm just going to put that out there. Monday we're getting the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, so that's like letting go of anything that has disappointed, disturbed, traumatized you. Okay, letting go of the bullshit. Okay, Monday we're just walking in like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna go from a clean slate. Like, yeah, some shit popped off last week. Like, there was some backstabbing, there was some trash talking, there was some animosity, some passive aggressive or even aggressive shit. But I'm gonna let that shit roll because I'm not gonna let it control my day today. That's Monday. Tuesday, we get Nine of Cups reversed. So that's really realizing that it takes a village. Like, you can't do it all on your own. Like, there are certain aspects where you can be independent, but something's going to come up on Tuesday where you realize that you do need help. You need help, or you need more hands, or there's not enough. I'm going to creativity or emotional input of some sort on Tuesday, and it creates like this need for a team, this need for creative partnership in some way, shape, or form. Like, you can't do it all on your own Tuesday. Okay. Wednesday we're getting the Devil. Some of you were feeling kind of hung up on the strings, kind of puppeteered a little bit. Definitely could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with as well. Some of you, it could be a boss or somebody of quote unquote like social superiority to you, kind of pulling your strings a little bit. They're just like, you have to do this, and it does seem to be like a non-optional. It's very controlled, very could even be like an obsessive behavior. Could be like a company policy that comes through and you're just like, I don't want to do that, and they're like, too bad, this is how it has to be done. You might be hearing things like per policy, something to that effect. Thursday we're getting the Moon. Okay, so there could be things that are hidden that you don't know about. I don't feel as if they're going to come to light quite yet, but I do feel like it's important for you to understand that there are bigger causes that be on Thursday. Like, you're going to feel kind of like you're being stuffed under the water here a little bit. Like, it could, some of you might even be like feeling that borderline panic attack at that point, that anxiety coming in real heavy, because there's no way for you to not feel insecure when people are putting you outside of your comfort zone and they're pushing you into your darker side. Okay, that it's not comfortable. It's not. Friday we get the Four of Swords reversed, so you're very much so involved in that healing of the self, balancing the self energy this week, trying really hard to just keep things in balance, keep things in your corner, keep things under your thumb, under your control. But at the end of the week here on Friday, you're realizing that it's not all under your control. Like, there are things that are out of your control, and you can sit and you can pout about it. You can let it hit you in your heart space, or you could be a team player and try to balance with everybody else, try to make things more equivalated here. Some of you might be taking time off between Thursday and Friday. That's for some of you, not all of you. And it could just be time for that self-reflection, or it may not even be like taking time off. It could just be putting yourself in the bathtub and doing a spiritual cleanse, or getting a salt bath in, or some of you, it might be grounding yourself. Like, some of you might be doing some meditation work outside if that's available to you, depending on where you are. Some of you, the way that you balance and realign yourself is just simply taking a couple extra hours of just like laying in your bed. You know what I mean? Like, that, if that is your grounded space, your comfort space, it could just be putting yourself where it's best for you to try to think things through logically. For others of you, it may be going to a comfort space. Like maybe you're like going to, like, some people go to a family member's house. Like it could be the house that you grew up at, or it could be a friend's house where you feel more grounded or more rooted, or it could be going to them and just vocalizing like this is what is going on, and then taking that extra minute to like really soak in not just what they're telling you, but knowing how your perspective may differ from others on the situation. It could be like going to seek out that communication help from others to understand why things are the way they are, or at least to help you balance your own energies against it. Because if it's really bothering you, you may need to get a different perspective on it so that you can kind of make peace with it. All right. Let's see. What advice do we have for the collective? What advice do we have for the collective, Spirit? Yeah. Don't trespass on others, man. Don't trespass on others. Just be careful about what you're saying and how you're saying it. There's going to be back and forths. Yeah. This may be an issue that you've already gone back and forth on, or people you've went back and forth with. Specifically, if there's an authoritarian figure, this may be one of those situations where you don't want to cross the person who is in charge, but you don't like the pattern. You don't like the cycle that this creates. Like, this could be somebody being like, I'm tired of going to work and being underpaid. This could be someone like, I hate having to work 50 hours a week when I don't get enough time with my family. This could be someone saying, you know what, I don't even have time for myself because I'm doing so much elsewhere. Or this could simply be someone being like, you know what, it's at this point I need to take care of me. Could be that energy as well. Some of you might be getting some downtime. For those of you who went in for testing, like, you might be being told that you need to wait for answers to a test. Like, you need to wait for results of a test before you make any decisions on something. That's not for all of you. It's for some of you. Take it how it resonates. So, okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think we're under a Cancer moon this week. I feel like that's going to be extremely important for some people. You need to check where Cancer is at in your birth chart. Could just be that you're really aligning with the lunar energies here, where you're just really wanting to kind of soak in your own. You don't want to follow everybody else. You don't want to be demanded or controlled. You don't mind working with other people as long as they're not being assholes, essentially. Really taking that time for yourself is going to be important, because that back and forth energy, it can be very intense at times, especially if it's coming from an authoritarian figure that you don't exactly get along with. You're going to probably feel like this person's trying to gain power, to try to knock you off balance, to try to take action against you, trying to mess with your productivity in some way. This could be like a micromanager energy. Just stay dedicated to what it is that you were trying to accomplish in the first place. Like, you have the inner strength to get through it. You just have to kind of dig a little deeper. Look for things that create hope for you. Absolutely. Try to maintain like equality. Like, use your discernment on that, but making sure that you're getting as much as you're giving, and you're giving as much as you're getting from all of these things. from the emotional standpoint, from a communication standpoint, from a self point, making sure that, okay, maybe I do have to do it this way because that's protocol, but I can still do this to make it my own. Something to that effect. Alright, those are the messages that I have for you guys. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.